What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Topic is why would a narcissist discard the best supply they have ever had, or good supply in general? Honestly, y'all, narcissists really don't discard the good supply. I mean, I guess it could happen. Anything's possible. But usually what happens is the supply discards the narcissist, or other supply comes along. And since the narcissist has groomed you, right, the good supply that they're leaving or discarding or whatever, they kind of feel like they got to go after the new supply and groom them like they groomed you. But keep in mind, the only reason why they would put more energy into that supply and kind of discard you is because since you are good supply, that means that you kind of like, you're down for somebody, you're not going to give up on them easy. All that is a part of being good supply. Not just what you provide for them, but just the fact that you really fuck with them, right? That makes you good supply. You really fuck with the narcissist. So they know that they got you. You know what I mean? They know that you're attached, you're a good supply. You're not going to give up on them that easy. So what they'll do is they'll let you chase them. You know, they'll go cheat with other people, or if you're in the dating stage and you show that you like them too much, they'll just, you know, start giving you one word text and all this other shit. No more good morning, whatever. So they can go do the same fuckery that they did to you on a new supply. You know what I mean? And since you're the good supply, you're probably not going nowhere, or you're going to be confused and all this other shit. And now they about to have 2 supplies, or 3 or 4 or 5, 10, whatever. It's kind of like opening a truck business or something. You start with one truck, you get that one good. You got somebody working on that truck. You know that you own the truck, right? You got somebody in that truck now. Now you go get another truck. You ain't really got to watch that too much, right? Because you feel like you got a good worker in that truck. Well, you're good supply, so they don't got to watch you like that. They know that you don't want to mess with other people. They study you first. You know what I'm saying? And even if they don't have you like that yet, another reason why they start discarding you is because the other supply looks more shinier. It looks like a better opportunity. So fuck that. Why not? I'm gonna go here. You know? And it brings me to the point of the narcissist gets greedy, and you got to understand the devil is working through narcissistic people. That's devil acting. Like when you're plotting on people and all that. Anybody can be this, by the way. So I don't want people to think that I'm just pointing out a certain group of people in the world and then everybody else is immune to it. Nah, that's not how this works, people. Anybody can be a narcissist. Your behavior, your actions, your thoughts, plotting on people. You know what I mean? That could be anybody. That could be anybody, man. The devil is using the narcissist as a tool. That's why I say it can be anybody. If we allow the devil to use us in a bad way, well, then we're narcissists just as much as the next motherfucker, you know? But what happens is the narcissist doesn't know they're being set up. See, the devil's going to use them as a tool, right, to hurt people. But in the end, he's going to hurt the narcissist too, which ultimately makes narcissists keep hurting people, because hurt people hurt people. And just think about it. The more you are destroyed in life because you keep doing people wrong and you facing all this bad karma, You can be like, shit, you're going to be just like the devil. I want to take everybody else to hell with me, basically. You know what I mean? I want everybody else to suffer like me. I got to suffer. I'm going to make everybody else suffer. Somebody broke my heart. Now I got to break everybody else's heart. I got to be a player to everybody. You know what I mean? I'm going to do everybody else wrong since I got done wrong. But they don't understand that. Maybe they do understand, but basically what I'm trying to tell you is they got greedy. A lot of them, they got that good supply, you that good supply, and they be like, if I can get this, I must be able to get something a little bit better. What else is out there? I got this person wrapped around my finger. So, you know what? Let me go try this other person too. Let me get some more people. Or this poor, I'm bored with this person. You know, the person becomes not good enough to the narcissist. Because the narcissist gets greedy. Instead of them appreciating, this is what makes them a narcissist, by the way. Because that's part of being a narcissist, not appreciating something. Period. So what happens is, no matter what you do, it's not good enough for them at some point, or maybe never was. At some point, or it maybe never was. It's just not good enough. This is why a lot of y'all scratch y'all heads and wonder, well, they must want hoes because I'm a good woman, or they must want bad boys because I'm a good man. And a lot of it is just simply narcissistic tactics and characteristics in a person of not appreciating something good. So they think they can get something better, or they want more. They get greedy. That's mainly what it is, though. They get very greedy. They like a dog. They don't know when to stop eating. You know how they say a dog can kill theirself if you allow them to just keep eating this shit? Well, that's how the narcissist is, man. They don't know when enough is enough. It's always, there's got to be something more. Just a little bit more. There's got to be something a little bit better. A little bit more, you know what I mean? Which was ultimately the reason why you was never going to be good enough for them in the first place. When I say not good enough for them, I don't mean that you're literally not good enough for them. I just mean from their perspective. That you could be the best thing they will ever get, and you probably will be in a lot of cases. But that don't mean they look at it that way or feel like it that way. You see what I mean? So they're going to deal with you accordingly. You also got to understand that narcissistic people don't look at, when they deal with people, they're not looking at love or the person. They're looking at opportunity. This is why they can go from, I'm bored with this one, or I'm not getting what I want out of this one, let me go to the next one. See, when you look at a person for love and who that person is, like you really like the person, it's like, damn, ain't nobody gonna be better than this person. I ain't gonna be able to get better than this person. So you stuck with a person. You don't want to leave the person alone. They don't look at it that way, dog. They look at it as there's gotta be somebody else with more money, or better sex, or this or that. This is why they always got eyes looking everywhere, basically. You know, they're always on the hunt for the next best thing. Always. And that's why they set themselves up, because eventually they come across probably let's just say, eventually they all come across the best supply that they will ever get. When I say maybe the supply ain't big yet, maybe the supply is a bus driver right now, but he's gonna be in the NBA later, or she's a bus driver right now, but she's gonna be a big time lawyer. The point is this: we all come across the best person we're gonna get at some point. Question is, will we recognize it? All of us. You ain't got to be a narcissistic for this to happen. But usually the narcissists miss out on a blessing and fumble their blessing. This is where you get this fumble shit at. I fumbled this one, I fumbled that one. Yeah, because you was on some narcissistic bullshit. Because if you wasn't, you would have paid attention, and other people who come in your ear would have never flattered you, if you want to call it that. You would have never bit. You would have never jumped ship. And y'all got to remember what I said about what the devil do. This is what I feel, how the devil moves, and why I feel like it's so hard for people to find the right person or stay with the right person when they meet them and all this. I feel like this. I feel like either, let's say you're about to meet the best woman or man of your life. I feel like either God tests you. You know how like when you meet somebody, then everybody else starts coming along and trying to talk to you? I feel like it's either God testing you to see if you're really ready for this blessing. Like, I'm going to give you this blessing, but I'm going to allow other people, I'm going to allow the devil to send other people your way. All those people, types of lust that you got, like you want green eyes or whatever the hell you want, whatever your lust is, I'm going to send some of them your way too. You know what I mean? It's either God who allows that to test and see if you're ready for the blessing, because you're going to fumble the blessing if he send the right girl your way or guy your way, and then all these other types of exes and people you've been lusting and trying to get with that been curving you and all that, now all of a sudden they want you type shit. 9 times out of 10 people gonna fumble that. Or it could be the devil. It could be simply the devil knowing God is about to bless you with somebody, so let me send some counterfeit blessings this way. Check out my video called Counterfeit Blessing or something like that. Something with counterfeit in it. I don't remember what I named it, but that breaks that shit down, man. To where, like, when you come across a blessing, either God is going to test you to see if you're ready for that blessing, or the devil going to send counterfeit. Whatever. It could be a counterfeit car. It could be a counterfeit woman or man, whatever. Why counterfeit car? Like, let's say the right car about to come your way, and then the devil send some lemon your way. It's the same type of car you about to get, but you bite on that because you didn't wait on God type thing. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, man. But the narcissists bit off more than they could chew. They like a dog that don't know when they about to kill themselves from eating, basically. You know, they're greedy. They're greed, man. At the end of the day, how they view people and how they move in life is the ultimate demise. And that could be, it don't even got to be people. It could be money. It could be anything. You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful. Like, you want all the money you can get, but make sure you're doing it try to do it in a righteous way. If you can, try to get out the game and all that other shit, man, before you end up locked down forever type shit. You know? But let's just stay to the relationship narcissistic shit. They didn't think you would leave, man. You know, after a lot of people want you, once they know that you really like them and don't want nobody else but them type thing, they start feeling themselves a little too much, man. And they think that you'll never leave them and this and that, but they forgot that there's a God, and eventually, you know, God will remove people out of somebody's life. You know, you might cling on to it as long as you can, because I've done it with exes. They cheat, you still want to try to give them chances and stuff like that because you're attached and you don't want to leave them alone. You don't want to start over and all that, but eventually God removes them somehow, some way, whether it be by you meeting somebody else or them meeting somebody else. Sometimes the narcissist meets that newer supply, and that's why they discard the good supply. You see what I'm saying? See how all that went just perfectly? How that just came right around perfectly, man. Sometimes a narcissist never gets over the good supply that they came across in their life, like a particular supply that they just can't get over. So when they come across more good supply, because unfortunately they get more than one chance a lot of times, when they come across more good supply, they're ungrateful. They're not satisfied with it because they still mourning and regretting the fact that they fucked up that other good supply a while back. So it kind of like they get worse. They kind of get worse because you don't make no mistake about it. You do not have to Even though ultimately you might have crossed somebody to cause them to leave you, and it can end in heartbreak for you. But what I'm trying to say on this is, you don't have to literally play somebody and leave them to get your heart broke or whatever. They can leave you. Here's what I'm meant to say. A person doesn't necessarily have to do a narcissist wrong to break their heart or leave the narcissist. Sometimes a narcissist can leave the person and ultimately in the end break their own heart. So the narcissist can break your heart. This is what I was about to say. I'm glad I finally got it. The narcissist can break somebody's heart, leave them and all that, right? But in the end, when the smoke all clears, my nigga, they actually broke their heart and they realize it. But they didn't realize it at first. You know, there's high five, high five because another nigga played your ass. You know what I mean? That shit. Except they're probably doing it in a female version. You know, the man, he gonna do it in his version. But, you know, the female's doing the same thing. Right? Laughing and giggling. I played that nigga. Right? See, a lot of y'all think that, man, when the narcissist gonna get they shit, dog. They never get their heart broke, man. They always breaking everybody else's heart. Let's sit back and relax, nigga. The narcissist might break all kind of hearts, right? Let's say nobody ever breaks a narcissist's heart because you got some fine ass, you got these female narcissists, they fine as hell, and I guarantee you almost every man gonna buckle and fold, right? And let's just say she's like a Jezebel. In the end, she always leaves the men and play them, right? But eventually, all that shit accumulates, dog. Some of those guys, she's not gonna get over or forget the fact that she fumbled. That's still breaking it's still heartbreak. Yeah, the person that I left, you know, yeah, the person the narcissist left didn't break their heart, but the narcissist broke their own fucking heart. A lot of times that's what it really be, because they come across good supply, but what they do is what I said earlier, they get greedy. The only reason why a lot of times it seems like the narcissist is always the one getting the supply is because the devil is using them as a tool. Remember I made the videos a while back, why is so-called bad guy or the bad girl getting all the people? Because the devil is rewarding them, plain and simple. I'm not saying the devil came to them and said, I'm going to reward you. But literally that's what's going on. That's why when you try to do good, a lot of times you the one getting cheated on or played or shitted on. Right? When you do bad, they love you to death. You don't care about them, they love you to death. Because even if you aren't purposely trying to hurt people, you could be hurting them by ignoring them and not wanting to fuck with them and all that. Man, the devil uses people any way he can. Sometimes we're not even aware that he's using us. Whether we're doing actions directly or indirectly, he still can use us. So don't think that the narcissist ain't getting their heart broke. This is why they are outraged and act the way they act now. Hurt people. Go look at that video. Because a lot of these videos I gotta take y'all back to, man. I got so many of them. You know, y'all need to go check out that one too. Hurt people. So a lot of these narcissistic people are hurt, man. Plain and simple, they hurt. So they hurt people. I'm not saying all of them are hurt. But basically, it boils down to that at the end of the day. Because if you're not a hurt person, if you don't want somebody, you're not about like, man, I'm about to play them, and you're going to be worried about karma and shit like that. You know, and furthermore, if you're a good, solid person, you're going to be getting your own. So you don't need to get with a narcissist, or my bad, you don't need to be a narcissist and plot on people and get things out of people because you already got your own. The female narcissist usually tries to get men for money and attention. Notice I didn't say sex. Even though that's possible, But she really ain't got to deceive a man to get sex. You see what I'm saying? She can just straight up ask the man, basically. But on the man side, it usually is sex. It could be money too. It could be attention, but it's mainly sex. And with the females, mainly money or attention. I'm going to say attention over money, because the reason why I say that is because most narcissistic females are not going to come up to men and like, hey, can I get some money? You know, I don't really like you like that, but can I get some money? But what they will do without saying it is, I don't really like you, but can I get some attention? Because attention to females is almost equivalent to sex is to a man. If not, it is equivalent. If it's not equivalent, it's very close. So when you dudes are giving these women attention that don't even want you and shit, you're basically getting humped and dumped. Literally. Imagine somebody you work with every day, a girl you work with every day, use you for attention every day. She humping and dumping you every day, my nigga. And you think you about to hit. Oh, I'm closer. Oh, dog, I'm about to hit now. Nah, man, you don't understand the game, nigga. You gotta understand the game, man. Once you understand the game, it's gonna be hard as fuck to love a woman. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And you're gonna have to cut off way more women. So all this, I'm gonna get more pussy because I got game shit. Really, it's the opposite, because you're gonna be cutting off motherfuckers left and right because you're gonna sense the game. It's like they so transparent once you learn game, and that's what game's really all about. Whether you're a woman or a man, it's about knowing the strategies of people and knowing if they're good for you or not, so you don't get played. But a lot of people are using game to play people. But really, the game should be played not to get played, not to play. The game should be played to play. It should be played to not get played. Plain and simple. That way you still got God on your side. You got good karma. You know what I mean? You going to come across a solid woman or man one day. More than likely. But a lot of people are so destroyed by narcissistic people, or have become narcissistic people, that it's almost impossible out here, man. Every other video, you see somebody getting caught cheating or some other shit, man. And I don't judge people, man. I'm not mad at anybody. Women are going to do what they want to do. I'm speaking from a man standpoint. Women are going to do what they want to do. I don't hate them for it. You're just not going to play me, that's all. And which brings me to another point, because the topic is why narcissists discard good product. You be like, man, that dude got everything. How the fuck she leave him? Or she got everything. How the hell did he leave her? I can explain this better from the male perspective of the woman discarding. A lot of times the reason why these women won't deal with a solid ass dude that really got shit going on, or stop dealing with him, is because they realize that, yeah, he's a good product, right? He's good product, but they can't manipulate the product to make the product be they can't manipulate the product to get it how they want it. They can't misuse the product how they want it, basically. So they lie and fuck with him because he got too much game. We just talked about the game a minute ago. See, game recognize game. Narcissistic people have game. So when she sees that you got game, damn, he caught me. She's not gonna say it. She's not gonna come out and say you're right. All that stuff you said you're right. What she gonna do is gaslight and deny every fucking thing. Or he, vice versa. If you're a female watching, they're gonna deny everything because the narcissist cannot let you know that they can't let you know that who they are, basically. They gotta, cause they gotta keep that mask. They can't let that reputation get out that, yeah, such and such is she's this, she's that, or he's this, he's that. They can't do that because their word's gonna spread like wildfire, and that's more product that can possibly be lost. You see? That's less opportunity that's gonna present itself, should I say. We all live in small cities and shit. And this is why a lot of narcissistic people love to relocate. Become reformed, you know what I mean, and relocate so they can find way way different product, and their SMV and reputation is unfazed because nobody knows them in these places. Y'all not hearing me today, man. Y'all really not hearing me. I don't think y'all hearing me today. I feel like that might be the number one reason why they discard, other than them getting discarded themselves. Because again, I don't think really none of them truly discard good product unless what I just said, that product has too much game and he not coming off $500 right away. Let me go take this narcissistic tactic to another guy that will do it. She not coming off that pussy right now the first night. Let me go over here and try to fuck this one. But the reason why I say they don't really discard is why. This is why I say this. Because the man, okay, you ain't letting fuck yet, that's fine. She ain't let me fuck yet, no, I go fuck some other girls and just act like I'm interested in building rapport, and then I'll fuck her later, right? The woman, he ain't let me get what I get yet. But he's good supply, I'm not gonna discard him yet. I'm gonna just act like I'm interested in all this other shit. Or she'll just act like she wanna fuck. She'll act like you're the best thing she ever seen in her fucking life. Never had no man better than you. All that gaslighting, man. Or she'll just simply use you for attention. Because guess what? A narcissist it ain't all about money with a narcissist, man. Being good supply don't necessarily mean just money. So if a woman sees that she can't get what she want out of you, right? As far as like, say it is money. As far as money, or she just simply don't like you like that, she'll just simply use you for attention. Because remember, attention is like sex to them. So really, that's a good thing. Imagine as a man, like, I really don't like these women, but I still can use them for sex. Imagine if it was that easy to get sex like it is for them to get attention. You know, attention's easy to get from whether you're a woman or a man. But the difference is how they look at attention. Attention's way more valuable to them than it is us. So imagine, like, all right, I can't get nothing out of him, or I don't really like him like that, but I can get attention, aka hump and dump. Remember, I said attention is equivalent to humping and dumping. So she's still winning. That's why, like Pac said, niggas need to stop giving these bitches attention. Because if not, we all gonna die. You heard him. You're talking about one of the most iconic motherfuckers that could just walk down the fucking street. Walk down the street. Dude could literally walk down the street. Pac could literally walk down the street and get bad bitches. Let's be real about it. And he's telling you, don't do that. Don't give attention to him, because he probably had this struggle. Even when you on that level, there's still struggle. The game don't change, though. Just the chicks change. You know what I'm saying? As a man, the game don't change, the chicks change. That's all. You just get badder chicks, that's all. Still the same thing, though. If you don't have game, you're going to get shit on or used. Why do you think so many of these NBA players are getting robbed and shit? For divorce and child support and all this other shit. Yeah, they got what a lot of the red pill community like to say, self-improvement, you'll get better women. Yeah, you can get better women, but guess what? Well, technically, are they really better? But let's hypothetically say, from the perspective of the red pill community, you're going to get better women, right? Even if you get better, so-called better women, you still got to have game or you're going to get shit on. You're not getting around the game part. And game is not some smooth words that I said. That's charisma. Game is strategy and understanding strategy. That's what game is. We all grew up thinking game was, I spit some game to her. Yeah, but the game that they were spitting to the person was strategy, not smooth charisma. Charisma and strategy, two different things.
So back then when we was kids, we thinking, oh, he said, where'd you fall from? Heaven, girl, I've been thinking about you all day. That bullshit. We used to think that's game. No. If anything, that could be charisma or some shit like that. Game is strategy, understanding it, or applying it. That's what game is. That's what game is. And you need to understand strategy and apply it. That doesn't mean you run a game on somebody. My strategy could be not to get played. So therefore, I got to understand the game so I can see the game they're running on me. So I succeed at my strategy at what? Not getting played. It doesn't mean I'm using it to fuck women. Nah, I'm using it not to get played. And it could be to find the right woman. That's going to take strategy because you're going to have to understand what to look for. So you can have the best chance result of picking the right woman. Y'all using the game wrong when it comes to this game shit. Y'all not understanding it. You gotta use it the right way. But whatever, man. Sometimes the narcissists think they got all the game, and that's why they discard their good product, man. And in the end, they get played. The game plays them. The game almost always plays them in the end because karma comes, man. You're not getting around that shit, man. Even with all the game in the world, you are not getting around karma. There's just no way. You know, I'm not going to say karma is God because, I don't know, they could have named karma. Karma could be a false God name or something. But at the end of the day, basically, it's the Most High bringing judgment. You know what I mean? That's why I say don't run game on people. You know, the Most High will be on your side, giving you game, pointing out. So you see what she said there? Or you thinking in your mind, why'd she say that? Most High going to bring it to you. Or look what she did. She stuck her tongue out at that guy. That's another sign. She hugging that guy. That's another sign. She conveniently is talking in my ear about struggling about bills. That's another sign. See, the Most High got you when you do the right thing. But if you do the wrong thing, he might literally allow you to be delusional. Like the narcissist. Man, come on, man, I'm cooking. The Most High allows the narcissist to basically play themselves because they're doing wrong. So I'm going to bring a strong delusion on you to make you think that you can do better than this blessing that I gave you. Since you don't want to appreciate the blessing I gave you, I'm going to let you be delusional. I'm going to let you keep being greedy. And you're going to play yourself in the end. And you're going to sit back and that person you shit on, they're going to be in the NBA or something. And you're going to be stuck with this dude. Matter of fact, you might not even have the dude, but just have his kid. You know, these type of things, man. Again, a narcissist can have all the game in the world to deceive a man or deceive a woman, but they're not getting around karma. Sooner or later, it's got to come. Just like this driver at this job, man. He used to plot all. He told me, it didn't take me 15 years to learn how to work the system. All that shit he was doing, trying to work the system, work the job, and manipulating all that. But eventually, it caught up. You know what I mean? Because he did everything wrong, and they would never fire him. But what happened was the owners was listening on the speakerphone one day. It just happened to be fate. Just fate. See, he was getting away with it because of COVID and they short staff and all this. So he leave routes on the table, come back, get calling bonuses, not run routes, get paid more and all this stuff, right? But eventually, karma comes at some point. So you can have all the game in the world. You know what I mean? But if you misuse that game, then, you know, it's kind of like God blessing you with game. The red pill is a blessing. Everybody talking about the red pill a curse. No, it's not. How's it a curse that it shows me if a woman's cheating? I know how to look for signs if a woman's cheating or if a man's cheating. Or it lets me know that I can love myself and I can let go of a toxic narcissist or something like that. How is that not a blessing? How is that a curse? No, it's a blessing. You can, just like anything in life, you can misuse or use it. You can use it correctly or misuse it. Red pill, no different. Game, no different. Women and men, no different. Look, man, I could go on and on about this shit, but I'm going to let y'all go. I think I dropped enough jewels on this one today.
And man, I hope y'all got something out of this, man, like always. And you know I'm coming back for another one. You know, I don't know what the next one will be about, but until then, man, you know, keep taking that daily self-improvement red pill. You know what I mean? Whatever channel it is. Get what you can get out of it. You know what I mean? And stay sharp, because remember, man, your mind is remember I say everything go back to the mind, dog. Even protecting ourselves in life and dodging potholes and not making mistakes, and I go on and on and on. It all stems from the mind. We don't do nothing. We don't move around or do anything without our mind. You know what I mean? It all stems back to our mind, man. So, you know, yeah, ultimately the narcissist plays themselves. This is what happens. You know, either they get discarded, the good product discards them, or they discard the product for all that stuff I was running by y'all earlier, man. I don't think I missed anything, so I'm gonna let y'all go for now, man. And like Pac said, stop giving these women attention. And if you're a woman, stop being so quick to give sex to dudes. You know what I mean? If they ain't trying to show they really trying to fuck with you, you know? That's all I can say. I mean, there's really nothing else to say, so I'm out of here.